I love your stupid faces. When a new dog comes into rescue, it's very much so like the first day of school for a new student. And our pack are the kids that have gone to that school forever. They know the ropes, they know what's going on. And normally Bullfrog takes the reins, but this time Groot was the one that like walked him through the hallways, showed him the routine. Obviously, I don't like him at all. Today we're gonna take baby Elliot into Cardiology Northwest so that we can do an ultrasound on his heart and hopefully get a diagnosis. Elliot's heart murmur is so loud and pronounced, you can actually feel it with your hands. So with a heart murmur, you have to figure out what's causing it. It's a symptom to something that could be very severe. We don't know what's going on with Elliot, so we don't know if it's treatable. He literally is a day-to-day case. He could pass away in his sleep, so we want to make sure that we get his testing done today so we can get ahead of whatever is going on right now. I just don't want him to have bad news. He deserves a full life. So I'm gonna be crushed if he has bad news. So I'm not thinking about that right now. Oh, buddy. We're putting it out there in the world. We're manifesting good news for you. It's gonna be good news. It's gonna be a short trip, okay? Short trip. Good boy. I need to just remain positive no matter what. Good morning. Hi, come on in.
Well, I've heard you've only had Elliot now 2 days.
Yeah, just a couple days.
Okay.
He came to us from a breeder who their veterinarian recognized that he had a heart condition. And you
Wow.
can feel kind of like the washing machine,
okay.
you know?
Okay.
As soon as I picked him up, I was like, oh, what are you washing in there?
There are certainly different tests we do to evaluate the heart. The echocardiogram is by far the most important and helpful test to identify heart disease. It'll tell us the severity of the problem. I am going to need to dim the lights. This textured tissue that's largely in a circular pattern, that's one of the chambers of his heart, and you'll see it contract. And that's, you know, the blood-filled cavity. I am seeing evidence of a PDA.
You are seeing a PDA.
Yes.
Okay. PDA stands for patent ductus arteriosus. It's an open vessel in the heart that naturally closes at birth. When it doesn't, it creates this turbulent, abnormal blood flow that you can hear, which is called a murmur.
You see where this little green jet is originating?
Looks like a tornado.
It looks like a tornado.
Got it.
That is where the PDA orifice or hole is. I am seeing some damage to the heart because of the PDA.
A lot of that blood flow is getting kicked back into the chamber over and over and over again, causing thickening in the heart wall, causing the heart to have to work harder than it really needs to.
That can improve by closing the PDA. His isn't so far damaged that I would expect irreparable consequences.
Phew.
You know, if we can get it fixed soon, we should.
Okay.
On average, dogs with an uncorrected PDA go into congestive heart failure between 1 and 1.5 years of age. Whereas if you fix them, they typically live a normal life. You can do an open chest procedure. They usually make an incision between the ribs and physically suture that PDA. Very effective and is a great option.
We have his heart surgery booked. Yes, he has a PDA. No, that's not wonderful news, but all in all, knowing that we have a heart situation in front of us, this is one of the best outcomes you could come up with. Okay, bud, let's get out of here.
Come on, Elliot. Everybody give him loves. Say good luck, Elliot. Be good. I'll see you when we get back.
Wait.
You remember this place? Huh? You're so brave, buddy.
Hey,
Good
Amanda.
morning. This is Elliot.
Hello, Elliot. Quite a little washing machine in there.
I know.
So is he pretty active at home?
Very.
Normal activity?
Very. Doing excellent. I've only had to stop him in play like 2 or 3 times. Other than that, he's very self-limiting and go, go, go.
Okay. And he's not on any heart medications?
No heart medications, no.
Well, essentially what we do is we tie off this abnormal blood vessel. And that may sound pretty straightforward, but it is a small, short, little blood vessel. And it's in a little cul-de-sac where you can't really see around it. So you have to somewhat blindly pass your suture around it. And the biggest concern would be a significant hemorrhage. They could very quickly bleed to death.
Right. Without this surgery, he will have a very short life.
Yeah, the outlook is usually quite poor, and fortunately it is one of the few that is surgically correctable.
Right.
All right, bud. You're gonna do so good. Yes. Yes, they're gonna fix your heart.
Normally I'm in surgery, but for the sake of the doctor and his team, I am more than happy to sit out. I don't want to distract them in any way. I am really nervous. I literally just check the time and the seconds are ticking by, but what I'm really just looking forward to is the moment that they come out and tell me that he did great, he's awake from surgery, and then I'll be able to, you know, take a deep breath and relax a little bit. Anytime you go into cardiology surgery, it is a moving muscle in the body. It takes one wrong move, one very small millimeter, and it could mean the difference between survival and death.
So he did very well. No complications, went pretty smoothly.
Good.
And so it's just a matter of keeping him quiet, and cardiology will follow up. He may have a little bit of a residual heart murmur,
Right.
but that typically will resolve. Sometimes it can take several months.
Can I give you a hug?
You bet.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You just saved his life. Good news is the best news, obviously. And in my line of rescue, major medical special needs hospice, good news is everything. It's another piece of the puzzle that helps us get this dog ready for adoption. I am so relieved that Elliot's surgery went so well. Heart surgery is always scary. They're gonna keep him here tonight, so I'm gonna go ahead and head home.
Bye, Elliot.
But I will be back tomorrow to pick up this precious little nugget and get him on his road to recovery.